Introduction. Board game is a common competitive game where it has no age limit to play it, and almost everyone had encounter with board game. Our board game is not the common and usual game, but instead we brainstorm the snake and ladder and modified the game by combining it with millionaire game along with inserting the concept of information and technology. How this game can educate the player about technology? This modified version of board game can educate the player as we include questions related to computer component in each of the board in the board game. Players are required to answer the questions given correctly in order to reach the finishing line and win. If the player able to answer it correctly, they will receive RM2 ringgit, and if they got it wrong, they will be thrown into the recycle bin.
The objective of games firstly to test students' understanding about computer components. Next, students able to explain their knowledge about computer components and improve students' cognitive skills. For problem statements, student difficulties in remembering the computer components and lack of interest in learning about the components.
Here we are going to show how to play this game. When the dice is rolled, the first player need move to box number 2 and a question will appear on the board. The first player need to answer the question, and if they have got it correctly, they will gain RM2. Next is turn player 2. As same as the player 1, player 2 also need to take 2 steps. This time the question that appeared is different with the first player because each player need to answer different question. And now is player 1 turn. As they roll the dice, player 1 need to move 1 step and climb the ladder to box number 20. As you can see, the question is harder than previous one, because the question get leveled up to difficult as they move closer to the finishing line. Now it's back to player 2 turn. As they roll the dice, player 2 need to move 6 steps. Oh no, the box they landed has a malware, so they need to take 2 steps back to enter the recycle bin and then wait for their turn.
What is unique about our modified game is it is an educated-based game, as the players are required to brainstorm to answer the questions given correctly. At the same time, the players are able to expand and expose more on their knowledge about computers. Besides that, our products are innovative and creative, as it is not just a common game that roll the dice and reach the finish line, but we created something that is more than that, a game that is actually beneficial for players.
For commercialize, we are using several ways to promote our game. Firstly, through social medias, which are Instagram and Facebook. Secondly, by using flyers and posters. We have to produce our own flyers that include the details of the game. And thirdly, through paid online advertisement, which are by using pop-up ads and Google Ads.
To conclude, our modified game have many advantages that are beneficial for the players in terms of learning about computer components. The players also can aware that knowledge about computer is important, as they can guide them in studying about computer course. This game can at least give the players some basic knowledge about the components, so we hope that through this game, students are able to increase their understanding about the component.